crowd set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, Reed. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He'll tuck it and take off. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down. Now give on the ground. Yards are hard to come by there. They work it down to the 37-yard line. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go, get set. Great time.
So keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Throwing on first down is Jones. A throw complete to Scott.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On second down, Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
21. Omaha! Sit high!
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Third down, 3 to go.
Omaha, set. 11. 12. Here we go, 11. Here we go, 11. 21.
From the gun, it's Jones. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Colts out to the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. One more time with Walker. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
So back at the 3-yard line, 3rd and goal.
21. 11. Here we go, get set.
They'll motion their tight end, Scott. Jones now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And They come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. A short gain there to about the 22. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point is good. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Omaha, set. 12.
RPO and the quick hit to Smith and Jigba.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd and a yard.
Omaha, set.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 45 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
10. 70 Lions.
Now Richardson throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. In motion, Reed. On 2nd down, Richardson. He's got it at the 3. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Richardson going to look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
12. Great time.
Once again, it's Walker. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
Here we go. 11. 21.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Colts are on top. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Jones. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Omaha, 21. 21.
Shotgun now for Jones. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Seattle. The run up the middle. It's Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On first down, Jones. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Receiver in motion, headed left. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
11. Omaha.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
12.
They'll motion their tight end, Scott. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Omaha, set.
They'll motion their tight end, Scott. Again, it's Jones. This pass is caught by Scott. And he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. First and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll get about 5. The motion man here is Mitchell. Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. They'll stay on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Back to the ground after the penalty. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Richardson. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. The motion man here is Mitchell. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Colts. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, get set. Hi.
To throw is Jones. Comeback route, and he's got it.
Here we go, 11.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A second down throw for Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, they go with Walker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. He'll take this to the 30. They'll drop to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. A throw complete to Scott. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They go with Walker. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the gun, it's Jones. This pass complete to Tompkins. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Jones now on first down. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks are back to within 7. It's 28-21. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away. And the defense has it.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go, get set.
Now Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Walker. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
21.
Jones now on first down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Colts have got it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're already you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
The extra point, up and good. And the Colts tack on one more to their lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
11-11. Here's that.
They'll run. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And that's